All right. I did not do a podcast yesterday, so I must do one right now. Ooh-wee. All right. This is Tulung Podcast number 110. Ah, shoot. Come on. And we're live. Proof. And scene. Oh, wrong section. Oops. What? Announcements. No announcements. I have nothing to announce. Mentions. There was an r/Europe mention that has now disappeared. Oh, it's still there. But it's now disappeared. What happened? I remember viewing it, but now I forgot. Prohibits... Germany. Barbaric treatment of women. Oh, okay. So, this will be a discussion of religion at some point. Yeah. Facial concealments. So wearing a burqa, they're fully concealed and wait. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Next. For Americans, a trip to Tokyo Disney is cheaper than a trip to Florida Disney World. Tokyo versus Florida Disney prices. Tokyo Disney is significantly cheaper on the ground than Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Disney Tourist Blog, Disney Food Blog, Wall Street Journal. Well, what about Disneyland for the West Coast guys? California. Okay, cool. I have been... No, relax! We're not there yet. Why do you keep... You know what? Let's go out of order. Screw that, man. Alright, Cenat sued at Streamer University. Lawsuit. A $330,000 federal lawsuit filed by an attendee over unsafe conditions and unauthorized use of likeness. Caleb Gottfried. Negligent crowd control and poor ventilation at the Manhattan. The suit alleges his image was used as unpaid background talent. Okay, from Yahoo Entertainment's... Let's pull out Google Translate.
Maria Marakovich.
Maria Marakovich. Titled, Cenat's company faces $330,000 lawsuit over Streamer University audition. Okay, near heat stroke. Organizers filmed him without permission and used his image as unpaid background talent in promotional content. Large crowds packed the neighborhood surrounding the college, with some applicants sleeping outside overnight. Police officers managed the crowd while a police helicopter monitored the area from above. The complaint alleges that attendees were later placed inside an enclosed area with inadequate ventilation and insufficient crowd control. Gottfried claims he experienced 2 incidents of serious heat-related distress, while New York Police Department officers were present. Okay. View comments. The case has no merit, as he could simply have left if he was feeling unwell. Okay, next. World Cup prediction formula. Please summarize the video. Okay, statistical model used to predict the winner of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, claiming that historical patterns can identify the eventual champion. The narrator argues that every World Cup winner in the modern era has adhered to 3 primary criteria, later expanding to include 2 additional rules. FIFA ranking rule. No team entering the World Cup as the #1 ranked team has ever won the tournament. By this logic, the narrator eliminated Argentina, the reigning champions and #1 ranked team heading into the 2026 event. That's what happened. #1 ranked team going to the World Cup has never won it. Interesting. Number 2, Ballon d'Or curse. The country home to the current Ballon d'Or winner historically fails to win the following World Cup? The narrator notes while there are exceptions. Okay.
Next criteria is arguably even more remarkable. Since the Ballon d'Or was first awarded in 1956, the country whose player holds the award going into the World Cup has never won the tournament. Not once in nearly 70 years. The nation producing the best individual player on the planet consistently fails to lift the World Cup. It seems impossible, but let's look at some examples. In 2006, Ronaldinho was the best player in the world. His Brazil went out in the quarterfinals, going into 20...
Interesting. Number 3, the top 10 player rule. Finalist teams almost always feature a player ranked in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or voting in the year prior to the tournament. The narrator extended this to a top 14 rule to account for historical edge cases.
I found is that since the Ballon d'Or was awarded globally, that between both teams in the World Cup final, one of them will have a player in the top 10 Ballon d'Or rankings going into the tournament. So for example, 2026 will matter for the 2025 Ballon d'Or finishes. This makes sense when you think about it at first. The best players will push their team to the final. However, if we extend this rule to just winners, then only Germany and Argentina managed to win it without a top 10 player. But even with that being the case, some context is required. Philipp Lahm finished 14th, so he wasn't far off in 2013. And in 2022, Messi was still one of the best players in the world, despite not finishing in the top 10. So for 2026, I'm happy to say that you need a top 14 player in the world. And I know the title says this formula never fails, but Messi is just the exception to the rule, which I'm sure you can all understand. So this means for 2026, the only countries that can win it according to our criteria are England, Spain, Portugal, Morocco, or Egypt. Our next rule is the...
And then what else? The foreign manager rule. In the history of the FIFA World Cup, no team has ever won the tournament while being led by a foreign-born manager.
The foreign manager rule. This sounds almost impossible, but it survived every World Cup. Since the tournament began in 1930, no nation has
YouTube, I promise I will try and think of something constructive after this.
ever won the World Cup with a foreign manager. Every single champion has been coached by someone from the same country as they lead. It is a streak that has lasted for 22 World Cups, nearly a century of football history. There's been some close calls. An Englishman took Sweden to the 1958 final. An Austrian took Netherlands to the 1978 final. However, they all failed. So for 2026, England and Portugal are out. Since England is managed by Thomas Tuchel and Portugal is managed by Spaniard Roberto Martinez. This means we only have 3 countries left: Spain, Morocco, and Egypt. This next criteria is the 15-win threshold rule.
The 15-win threshold rule. Winners typically have at least 15 all-time World Cup match wins before lifting the trophy, representing a necessary level of tournament pedigree and infrastructure.
15 all-time World Cup wins going into the tournament represents a minimum experience threshold. It reflects repeated qualification cycles, deep tournament runs, and a country's DNA being rooted in football. Winning football. From 1970 onwards, every champion has cleared this level before lifting the trophy, with France in 1998 before winning their first ever World Cup, having 15 wins. This is why Morocco and Egypt are eliminated. Morocco only has 5 World Cup wins, and Egypt hasn't even won once. So to say that they're going to win the World Cup is based on what? Mohamed Salah finishing in the top 5 Ballon d'Or rankings of 2025? He's been awful in 2026. And another reason why I think this metric makes a lot of sense is because teams that have 15 finishing in the top... So to say that they're going to win the World Cup is based on what? Mohamed Salah finishing in the top 5 Ballon d'Or rankings of 2025? He's been awful in 2026. And another reason why I think this metric makes a lot of sense is because teams that have 15 plus World Cup wins are countries that love football and they've invested into the youth. They have the infrastructure to develop top players. Morocco didn't have that for many years. However, with that being said, they made it to a semi-final. That is going to light up a new golden generation. And once they pass that threshold, I really do think Morocco can and will win the World Cup in the next 20 years. I think they'll get to that threshold within 3. Regardless, what does this mean for 2026? It means Spain. Spain are going to win the World Cup. And I want it to be known that before the World Cup started, that this model predicted Spain to win it. And I know they drew against Cape Verde 0-0. However, I'm sticking to my guns. Spain will win the World Cup.
Wow.
They have more than 15 all-time World Cup wins. And they did when they won the World Cup in 2010 for the first time ever with 22. They have a player that is on the Ballon d'Or level of Lamine Yamal and Rodri, who won it 2 years prior. This is a team that has experience. They just won the Euros too. There's players all around in the Spanish team that can do the job. And I really do trust them to do it. This model has been perfect so far and applies to every single World Cup winner since 2010. And we'll see if it strikes for 2026.
Interesting. Explanation. He posted an unlisted video saying each country will win. Then Spain won. He made this one public and deleted the other videos. Let's see the other 5 unlisted videos, bruv. Okay, well, okay. Cool. That would have been great as a, yeah, interesting. Okay, there are other unlisted videos, and that's some sort of controversy then. Whatever. Comprehensive MCU summary for Avengers Doomsday.
Service to others.
I think earlier I saw, what every Avenger is doing before Doomsday or something. So, is this the similar idea? The blip, multiverse expansion. I think I saw this. Future introduction of Wolverine. Emotional conclusion for key character arcs. Okay, cool. Figure it out. Next. Inquiries. Is showering better in the morning or at night? I am a morning shower person. Because when I'm at night, I'm to myself. If I shower at night, then I'm gonna go about my day, Are morning or night showers better? Yeah, I'm a morning shower person, so I don't. It's preferential, but I think showering in the morning is better. Based on the totality of the effects of the morning shower, whatever. From Near Automata, do we all need something to fight for? This is a binary question, so I answer binarily. Yes. Describe the smell of earwax. Like tamarind candy that went bad. Next. Does the current binging with Babish content disillusion me? I haven't watched his videos in a... I don't think I haven't actively watched a lot of his videos. Maybe it's disappeared from the algorithm. But yeah, this is his new content. Let's check it out. It's been mainstreamified? The egg bar from Severance. And then where's the... Did it start here? It must have started here. Here. Yes, this is the video. I mean, before that, I mean, it's doing numbers, but these guys are doing numbers too. What's the most popular video of this recent run? Is there just nothing more to cook? I don't know. Next, do I like recycling? I like the idea of recycling, but this question was asked in the content of Nier Automata. No spoilers. Yeah, it's cool, yeah. Why not? Thoughts? AEW Redemption preview. AEW Redemption. Let's check it out, man. Alright, this pay-per-view is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah. This pay-per-view is tomorrow night. Really, this whole thing, the biggest question surrounding this pay-per-view is what happens to Kenny Omega? At least for me. That was the biggest question for me. Double chain? Huh? Look at that, we're doing back-to-back ladder matches. You got ladder match here and then ladder matches at SummerSlam. Or a ladder match at SummerSlam. This is gonna be a heater. This is gonna be a heater. 6-way ladder match. Okay, well, let's look at it. Tekla versus Willow Nightingale. I remember she retired her TBS title at the Dynamite in Portland. And now she's challenging for the world title. Tekla versus Willow Nightingale. Singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. These are also added in order of announcement. Next, Mark Davis versus Andrade El Idolo. Singles match for the AEW National Championship. I also question why this title exists, but it's okay. They funnel up to the World Championship, and then, who knows, we'll see another title unification later in AEW, where you just unify all the mid-card titles. Next, Kenny Omega versus Kevin Knight, the TNT champion. Singles match for the AEW World Championship. Next, the Painmaker Chris Jericho versus Tommaso Ciampa in a no-holds-barred match. Next, Kyle Fletcher versus Bandito. Singles match for the AEW International Championship, and everybody is banned from ringside. It's like half of the Continental Championship. Next, Cage and Cope versus the Death Riders in a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Next, this one I predict is going to be a heater. So heaters, we're probably going to see the world title match is probably going to be good. We're going to see a breakout Kevin Knight performance, I think, at Redemption. And then, Chris Jericho versus Tommaso Ciampa, probably going to be a heater, no holds barred. Kyle Fletcher versus Bandito, heater. It's just when you put two people who know how to wrestle together, it's gonna be good. Boom, and just let them wrestle. Heater. This one, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's probably going to be good, but we'll see. This one's going to be heater. It's Mox and Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. It's like their all-in EVP match. It's just replaced Swerve Strickland with Jon Moxley. Hikaru Shida versus Maya World. They have the potential to surprise me, but you know what? They probably could work. This will be all right. Next, Jack Perry versus the Beast Mordos versus Commander versus Speedball Mike Bailey versus Nick Wayne versus L Clone. You have 3 world-class luchadors in this match. In a ladder match where height is emphasized above everything else. And then you got Jack Perry, Speedball, and Nick Wayne. If they made the switch to Lucha Libre, seamless. Heater. 6-way ladder match to determine the number 1 contender for the AEW International Championship. Arez. Oh, okay. And then next, Bang Bang Gang versus the Dogs in a double chain tag team match. I hope this is good. This sounds cool on paper. Yeah, that's the Redemption preview. Nice. All right. Next, Dave. Whoever updates Cage Match has not updated Cage Match, so yeah. I went. I assume it's a SmackDown? Yep. Any SmackDown? Okay, CMLL Viernes Espectacular. Where are you? No? Why are none of these recommended? Alright, you got... Interesting. This is a short match between people we don't know yet. Okay. Tag match. Blue Shark and Ray Pegasus defeat Makara and Poseidon. 4.5 stars. A 15-minute lightning tag match. Let's just say
The Black Wave.
The Black Wave defeats... it's phonetic, but Dreamcatcher. Atrapa Suenos. 15-minute lightning tag team match. 4 stars. Okay, what are we doing? Next. A pretty acclaimed, women's match. 6-man tag match. Johnny Robbie, Tessa Blanchard, and Thunder Rosa defeat Olympia, Persephone, and Sanelli. 4.25 stars. Next. MLW, Major League Wrestling World Middleweight Title Match. Templario defeats Ikaro Kwon. 4 stars. I assume this is the last... Nope, not the last match. 2 out of 3 falls, 6-man tag match. Barbaro Cavernario, Soberano Jr., and Yutani defeat Capitan Suicida, Dragon Rojo Jr., and Titan. 4 stars. Next, 2 out of 3 falls, 6-man tag match. El Sky Team defeat Los Infernales. 4.25 stars. And then the G1 is in play. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, I missed this. Oh, that was pre-filmed. Never mind. Alright. The G1. Where are you? No? Okay, whatever. G1 Day 2. Okay, G1 Day 2. Bunch of nonsense, apparently. I don't know. House of Torture, whatever that was. Okay. G1 Block B match. Drilla Maloney defeats Gabe Kidd. 4.5 stars. Next. G1 Block A. Great Khan defeats Sanada by countout. 3.25 stars. Next. Okay, we have a Takeshita Jake Lee match. Was that acclaimed at all? I guess not. 20 G1 Block A. Oleg Boltin defeats Yuto Ice. 4.5 stars. Oops. Next, G1 Block A. Shingo Takagi defeats Ryohei Oiwa. 4.25 stars. And finally, Hiroki Goto. Or G1 Block A. Hiroki Goto defeats Yota Tsuji. 4.25 stars. We have a rare 5-star from a women's match. This is a 5-star Grand Prix 2026 Day 1. IWGP Women's Title Match. Syuri defeats Natsupoi. 5 stars. Next, oh yeah, Saturday night's main event happened. Forgot about that. Didn't watch it. Alright, Saturday night's main event. Was there a pre-show match? Oh, Saturday night's main event countdown. Okay. A non-title match, Trick Williams defeats Laredo Kid, 2.25 stars. Next. Nope, we're not there yet because my mouse is bugging. Okay. WWE Women's Tag Team title match, Fatal Influence defeat Brie Bella and Paige, 3 stars. Next, comedy match, it looks like. No disqualification match, Danhausen defeats JD McDonough, 2 stars. Next. Singles match, Lyra Valkyria defeats Bayley, 3.25 stars. And the main event of the evening, tag team match, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes defeat Gunther and Sami Zayn, 4.5 stars. Collision, we gotta go back because that was pre-taped. It looked like, yeah. Alright. Jack Perry versus singles match. Jack Perry defeats Nick Wayne, 4 stars. AEW TNT title match. Kevin Knight defeats AR Fox, 3.75 stars. Next. Squash 6-man tag match. Okay. You know it's a squash when you see that one of the workers... A worker does not have a match profile. Will Ospreay defeats Adam Brooks. This is... Yeah, this is a deep rivalry. Yeah. Will Ospreay defeats Adam Brooks, 4 stars. Squash. Singles match, Tommaso Ciampa defeats Myron Reed, 3.75 stars. ROH, Ring of Honor, World Title match, Bandito defeats Adam Priest, 3.5 stars. And... finally, the main event, AEW TBS title match, Hikaru Shida defeats Queen Aminata, 4 stars. Another CMLL because CMLL just keeps pumping out just stuff. CMLL, where are you? How many events were on Saturday, man? And can I find CMLL? Please. Sábados de Coliseo. I guess we don't know. Is this the right one? No. July 18th, I am sorry. Oops. There we go. Alright. CMLL Sábados de Coliseo. Tag match. Rey Espartano and Troiano defeat Infinito and Magnetico. 3.75 stars. Next. 2 out of 3 falls, 6-man tag match. La Fuerza Poblana defeat Cancerbero, Troglodita, and Virus. 3.75 stars. Okay. 2 out of 3 falls, 6-man tag match.
Black Claw.
Black Claw, La Magnifica, and Thunder Rosa defeat Hera, Keira, and Princessa Shug Hit. I'm kidding. Suge Heat. 2 3/4 stars. Next, 2 out of 3 falls, 6-man tag match. Los Dragones defeat Difunto and Los Hermanos Calavera. 4 stars. Next, a lightning match. Volador Jr. defeats Templario. 3.5 stars. And because the El Sky team is the best, that is just, yeah. El Sky team, 2 out of 3 falls tag match. El Sky team defeats Los Hermanos Chavez. 4.5 stars. How about that? And then the G1. That was day 2. The only one, and I remember last year's G1 didn't have one. Yuya Uemura defeats Zack, or G1 Block B. Yuya Uemura defeats Zack Sabre Jr. 5 stars. I previewed this before, the podcast today, and these are the only 2 5-star matches. All right. That's not it. Yeah, a lot of this database is missing. Okay, CMLL Domingo Familiar. Okay. 6-man tag match. Alexius, Astral, and Pendulo defeat Carnifice, Inquisidor, and Robin, I don't know. 4 stars. 2 out of 3 falls tag match. Fuego and Volcano defeat Okumura and Shoma Kato. 2 3/4 stars. I like that name. Best 2 out of 3 falls 6-man tag match. La Máquina de la Destrucción defeat Los Herederos, El Elemental, El Terrible, and Explosivo. It's funny. 3.5 stars. Thunder Rosa. Mexican National Women's Title #1 contendership 8-way elimination match. Thunder Rosa defeats Black Claw and Hera, and Keira, and Olympia, and Reina Isis, and Sanelli, and Scotty. 3 1/4 stars. Probably a lightning match? Yeah. Lightning match. Titan defeats Neon. 3.5 stars. And they just keep going, man. 2 out of 3 falls tag match. Mascara Dorada and Templario defeat Defunto and Soberano Jr. 4 3/4 stars. To be continued. Next we have Raw. Okay, that's a WWE main event. We're not there, I guess. Where's Raw? There it is. Okay. Not great, apparently. Alright, non-title tag match. The Vision defeat Dragon Lee and Javon Evans. 3 3/4 stars. Next. Squash against JD. Stop! I swear I'm... Okay. Next. Not next. Oh my gosh. Okay, singles match. Jacob Fatu defeats LA Knight. 3.5 stars. And that's it. Do we want to look at the rest? Oh, that was the main event. Okay. All right, G1 Day 5. All right. Looks like bad matches. And the main event is the G1 Block B. Callum Newman defeats Zack Sabre Jr. 4 3/4 stars. Now it's Dynamite time. Dynamite in a place that looks like the MGM. AEW TNT title match. Kevin Knight defeats Darby Allin. 4 1/4 stars. Next, tag match. Brodito defeat Don Callis Family or Proto Okada. Kazuchika Okada and Kyle Fletcher. 4 1/2 stars. Next. Okay, what looks like okay matches. Actually, it looked like a half decent Women's World Tag Title defense. Huh. Okay. That was a no DQ match. Interesting. 6-man tag match. Death Riders and Kenny Omega. Okay, Death Riders is Will Ospreay is a Death Rider, I guess. He's recognized as a Death Rider ever since that patch, I suppose. Death Riders and Kenny Omega defeat Don Callis Family. 4 stars. Thank you, Jamie Ross, for being on top of your game. And that's it. Yeah, in Japan it's tournament season. Yeah, you got the flippin' Tokyo Princess Cup. You got the G1, you got the 5-star Grand Prix. What else? I have no idea what that event is. Okay. That's that. Next. Spotify. Just the Spotify special. I'm 48 minutes in. We're not there yet. I just need to... Wrong. Okay. Spotify. The top 50. Let's look at the top 50. What the flip? This is a shaken... Okay, alright. There's automatically one song that catches my eye. July 24th, that was yesterday. That was last night. That was a new Music Friday drop. Number 10, Katy Perry, The One That Got Away. Now this is going to be a new one. Number 9, Cat's Eye, Animal. Number 8, BTS Swim. Number 7, Oasis Wonderwall. Now, about you now, that saves me. Okay. Number 6, Dominic Fike, Baby Doll. Both know exactly what baby doll, whatever's been. Number 5, Malcolm Todd, Earrings. Number 4, Ariana Grande, Hate That I Made You Love Me. Number 3, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Number 2, Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj, Beauty and a Beat. Number 1, Shakira and Burna Boy, Die Die. Cup's over. Cool. Next, Release Radar. 30 songs. Why is it only 30 songs?
6 million ways to die.
Him. Busted up my knuckles, put a cast on it. It was cash on us, gas the whip.
Okay. Squatter by No Name.
Me, so he opened up the front door, he acting like he know me. Yes, he was.
Oh shoot.
If I was candy, Mike and Nike if I was sweet.
Okay.
I don't gas them up. Finger for money, I need it.
Whoa. I like that. Put that in House Party. Boom.
On my teeth, cause I'm flossing my disease. Broke people that disease don't ever. Plug looked at Coney Island when he started Death Row E. Yo, what up? Yeah, he must have got. Steak, all from chopping 10 base on ceramic plates.
What is Conway the Machine doing on a song like this? Block Party, Upstates.
Look at me where they get well. Slept in my daddy room. Cigarette smell. About to make the membership on a summer.
Is this real? Upstates? Whoa, who are you?
Tyson got me wondering how I ass feel. Got a BBS.
Birds, they gon' chirp like a next.
Yes, he was at the station body.
Okay. I could have sworn that these were the same from afar. Yeah, whatever.
Captain coming, I'm Captain coming. Please don't follow my zen. Pick your strand with my.
Okay, yeah, I added a song, whatever. That's Spotify. And the entertainment spectacular that is TikTok. Now finally, you can one. Two. I just follow anybody.
All right, well, my suitcase kind of already packed for EDC.
This is a 10-minute video.
Really just chilling, having a chill little vibe. So, 2 and 3, I have set outfits already. Which...
Three.
No creo que sería una pérdida porque literalmente la muchacha lo ha grabado muy bien. Y lo graba por horas. La otra vez hizo como 10 horas. Es un poco de tiempo. Digo, no creo que sería una pérdida porque literalmente la...
Four.
We invested our kids' college funds. And what does that have to do with me? We invested our kids' college funds.
I understand gang members in developing countries way more than in America because at least some of them actually run like entire regions, like they have real influence. But in America, you're genuinely not on shit, like you don't own anything. You have no political power. Your voice holds no weight. You're not even formidable. Like if they really wanted to, the government could eradicate your shit like that. They literally allow you to exist.
6. Who the flip are you? What is the soundtrack? And when was this uploaded? You're gonna find out. The people whose videos I like are gonna find out that I like them on my podcast. Because this is the public domain! This is the internet, fool! 7. What is this?
Good day, sir. I'd like to introduce you to the
penis of immeasurable force.
It says here that you've requested to be incarcerated somewhere near your home here in Chicago. I'm willing to honor that.
This,
the closest level 1 facility would be Fox.
I don't really like these.
How many swear words does it take to get a rear Subaru wheel bearing out? Fucking bitch. Let's find out. We got Zins and coffee for backup. We're out of water.
10. Yo, how do you get 3,000 likes on this? My like count, my like value. Switch. You gotta stop. Next. I have 4 minutes. I'm gonna use these 4 minutes to make the next podcast template because it's easy. Boom. Boom, just like that. You just copy and paste. Boom. Boom. Just like that. I just recreated the entire podcast again. Boom, Benny the Butcher. No more. Done. Happy Saturday, guys. Well, this is what I get for doing a podcast. I have so many messages. Put me on, put me on. Brazil. Oh, that was an hour. Yeah, I was just meandering. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.